珍しい。開けんのか。なんでおあぐりさんが。てか、年下じゃなかった。
The fragrant flower blooms with dignity. Did we just stumble upon this season's best new romance anime? Absolutely, we did. This made me smile like I can't explain it. There's some times that you come across an anime and it just makes you it makes you giddy, it makes you smile, and this one had me just Joker smiling end to end, and like my cheeks hurt because I was watching it. Not only is the animation top tier, I love this reminds me of like the girl with the glasses anime. It just has like this like wavy, it's really good. It's a really good art style. That's all I'm putting it down. But it reminds me of that anime. Although I didn't really like that anime, that one had an extremely beautiful art style. This one does too, but the story is much better. I am a sucker for an anime that has a delinquent turned heart, turn their heart into mush, you know what I mean? And that's what we have here with this story, and I am all for it. So this story features Rintaro, who is a misunderstood young man. He goes to a school for class clowns and folks who don't really make traditional school. Now, the thing I don't know is if it's an all-boys school. I was trying to figure that out, and it just said like the school is like for misfits. It's unclear if it's a completely like all boys school, but in his class it seemed to be all boys. So it could either be all boys school that's for like the misfits, outcasts, or it could be a school that's just for the folks that struggle in traditional school. And there could be girls there too. But regardless, he's in this specific type of school because of his, not necessarily because of his studies, but it's because of the aura that he gives off, which is like a delinquent, and he hangs around other people who kind of elongate or add to that delinquent status that he has. And he studies across the street from a all-girls school that is 100% somewhere where it's like the top class brass of girls. And it's basically these two unlikely people to meet, Wagari Karuko and Sugami Rintaro. And Rintaro's family runs a bake shop where she frequents, but she frequents probably, well, one, because she loves sweets and her stomach, but then secondly, she frequents because she's been watching Rintaro. She has the class directly across from him, which we find out at the end of the episode, which is the cutest thing ever. So she's been watching him, and she has always had a big, strong interest in it, romantically for sure. And she's kind of trying to find a gateway into his life, and she's found it through the cake shop where she's also seen him. So these two unlikely folks come into pair, and she runs away from him originally because she got overwhelmed and embarrassed. She ended up coming back and speaking to him directly. And, she kind of advances that he's misunderstood and that she wants to get to know him deeper. Some actual delinquents come to try and get to Rintaro, because, again, it's more about reputation than action. And they try to use her where he saves her, and he has, like, that heroic moment, and he gets beat up a little bit for it. And it's just so cute. It's so adorable, and I definitely want to see these two definitely enter this romantic relationship and come together. The plot, really good. Two separate schools, two separate factions, two separate folks that are part of two different societal reputations kind of coming together and finding like a forbidden love, finding a common interest in one's a pastry chef, one's a pastry eater. And then having a girl who's coming in to change his reputation, change his outlook, and appreciate him for him as a person, not his reputation, who he is, who he was, but instead who he's going to be now with her. And man, I love the plot. I think it's adorable. I think it's absolutely cute. I think Wagari is absolutely adorable. She's teeny tiny, and he thinks that, well, he's also really tall. So he's probably like 6 feet. She's probably like 5 feet. He's really tall as well too, so he thought she was younger, but she's actually the same age. And love is going to bloom, hence the name. The fragrant flowers bloom with dignity, meaning there's going to be a blossoming love. So We found it, my friends. This is the romance of the season. Now, the reason I started the video saying this is the new romance is My Dress Up Darling's also on the same day, and that is the romance of the year and of the season. But this is the new romance of the season, as this is a new story to you and I. Now, before you guys ask me, this is definitely an anime that you're gonna have to sail the high seas to go and find. Netflix has delayed this till September, so just know if you want to find it, you're gonna have to go to the high seas. All right, this was a 9 out of 10 anime. I cannot wait to watch more. The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. I've been Dom from the Otaku Room. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments. Hit like, and we'll see you on episode number 2. I'm so excited. Peace out.